Do you want to turn a simple snack into a profitable business, or you just enjoy delicious homemade chinchin? You are in the right place. In this video, we will show you the step-by-step process to make crunchy, milky and irresistible chinchin, perfect for business and home consumption. From ingredient selection to packaging and selling tips, we've got you covered. Whether you're making it for profit or personal enjoyment, follow along and let's get started. I have 1 kg of flour for structure. I have 170 gram of sugar for that sweetness. I have 150 gram of margarine for a rich taste. The white cover stuff is my baking powder. I have 1 teaspoon of baking powder for light crunch. I have my vanilla flavor for that taste. This is my emulsion for milky taste. Preservative for that shelf life. I have my liquid milk for extra flavor. I have water. Then I have my nutmeg for that delicious aroma. I have my milky flavor for more milky taste. Have my egg for texture, and I have salt to balance the flavors. First, in a large bowl, sieve your flour. You have to sieve your flour to make sure that there is no lumps. Even if you're looking at your flour and the texture is very smooth, or you are seeing it like something that is very, very light in texture, it doesn't stop you from sieving your flour, because when you sieve your flour, you incorporate air into your flour, so you sieve it to eliminate every lumps. I added my baking powder and also sieve. I added salt and sieve. As you can see, I'm sieving everything to eliminate lumps. I now added directly to my bowl my nutmeg. I added milk flavor and I stirred everything together. So literally, this is my dry ingredients. I am stirring everything to mix everything together. I proceeded to adding the preservative just for the shelf life, because a customer placed order for this. I stirred. So basically, some people start with this process to set it aside before they're mixing their dry ingredients. So add your liquid milk into your sugar. So this is the milk emulsion. I added it, and also I added the water, 1/4 cup of water. I added it and stirred together. This is the time where I also added my vanilla flavor, or any flavor that you want to use for your chinchin. Added it and I stirred together and set it aside. You're doing this separately just for the sugar to dissolve. You don't want to be seeing some lumpy part of sugar in your chinchin dough. So here I created whole and added the egg and mix very well. Mix it together. I proceeded to adding the margarine into the dry ingredients. I added the margarine and I massaged everything. I thoroughly massaged and mixed everything together. You mix it together so that you get that crumb like texture. You mix it so that your dry ingredients with the butter will look like crumbs. So the next thing I did was I added that milk and sugar mixture into the dry ingredients. You have to add it. By this time, it must have dissolved very well. So you add it and mix together. Now, this is the time you mix everything to get your dough. Just watch what I am doing. You massage very well. Here, you don't need to add too much water. If you add too much water, it will make your chinchin soggy. So just massage everything and keep massaging till it comes together. Here I sprinkled water. You see, I did not pour in water, I just sprinkled water. The more you're combining it, the more you're mixing it, the more you are saying, you're checking the texture to see if it needs little water. So it's advisable not to pour water into it. Just sprinkle water and let the dough come together. So the next thing I did was I separated my dough. I like sharing my dough into different bowls. Yes, I literally do it. I cut my doughs into different sizes, into same sizes of bowl. Just what I'm doing. And I covered and allow it to sit for 15 minutes. So the next thing I did, 15 minutes is over. I now brought out the balls. I'll be rolling and kneading. I'll be kneading and rolling out the doughs one after the other. The more I knead and roll and cut, then I keep bringing out the doughs one after the other. So you roll out your dough to a very fine and thin layer. You don't need it's for your business, right? So you don't need it bulky. Just watch what I am doing so that you won't make mistake. I used my thumb to give the size that I need. My finger now is serving as a measuring tape for me. So you can actually use this method, or you can use a measuring tape, anyone that you think it's okay for you. But this is the best thing that I do that I've been doing, and it has been working for me. Just use your finger to measure and cut it to a tiny stripe, and you proceed to cutting it into normal size of cube. If it's for your home consumption, you can cut it to any size that you want. But for a business, you need something that you do so that you can get profit from it. So you don't need it very bulky. It just cuts to a normal, fine and nice size. You see the way I'm cutting it? So this is literally how you do it. The next thing I did was to flour my bowl. Here, if you have a tray, you have to flour your tray or flour. Here I'm flouring. I floured my bowl and I added the cut chinchin. You add it so that it will not stick to your bowl or to your tray. So this is literally what you do to all the doughs that you separated. You have to roll, knead it, roll it, and cut into sizes. You have to cut first. After cutting, you set it aside. Then you proceed. You see the way I'm carefully doing this. This is how you literally do it. You don't need to be in a hurry. Then after everything, you proceed to your frying. See the oil I'm using, you have to use good oil so that it will not, if you use bad oil, it will affect the taste of your chinchin. So you proceed to frying. We are deep frying. And here, during the frying method, you don't cluster your oil with chinchin. Just add little quantity of chinchin so that the chinchin will have a space to fry very, very well. You have to deep fry. Just fry till you get your desired color. You can make it golden brown, but this is the actual color that I want for this particular chinchin. It's a milky chinchin. I don't want it too brown. So your chinchin is ready. Just fry in batches till everything is done. You see the way I'm doing it? I fried it. I think this 1 kg, I fried it 4 times, depending on the size of the pan that you are using. So just Keep frying till you get everything done and ready, and just pay close attention so that you will not burn the chinchin. Don't put it on the fire and go to somewhere, go for errands. So this is it. After the frying, you spread it on a tray, on a flat surface, so that air will get into it. The more the air gets into the chinchin, the more crunchy it is. So the 1 kg of flour got me 1.610 kg of chinchin, and this is it. I tied it 30 gram for each nylon, and here I am done packaging it. So depending on the area you are in Nigeria, you can sell for 300, 200, 150 or 100 naira after your costing. Give this recipe a try and let us know how it turns out. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more amazing food recipes and business tips. See you in the next video. Bye.